Of course, it's Friday. We have big football games going on tonight, big football games going on Saturday. People might want to grill out.
Well, yeah, absolutely, with this unseasonably warm weather on the way.
I know. Hey, I'm not complaining about the warm weather at all.
I'm a snow bunny. I like the cold this week. I love it.
No worries. It'll change soon enough. Of course, we have Mr. Stuart Reb Donald here with us this morning from the Lucky Irish Pub. And would you like to introduce who else is with us in the kitchen?
This is JoJo Schley. He's my executive sous chef, the William Riker to my Captain Picard.
All right. See, I knew you could introduce him way better than I ever could. And we're making a Carolina burger. And something that people may not know is at Lucky Irish Pub, you guys do all kinds of specialty burgers.
Absolutely. We do a burger of the week, and this week it's a chili cheeseburger. But every Saturday during football season, we've been doing game day specials. Like last week for Auburn, Georgia, we did a Georgia dog, which was Conecuh bacon wrapped Conecuh sausage with a peach barbecue sauce and a Coca-Cola Vidalia onion marmalade.
Oh,
okay. This week we've got Alabama hosting Western Carolina, South going to South Carolina. So we're going to do a Carolina burger, which is a pork patty, a mustard barbecue sauce like they have up in the Carolinas, and a coleslaw, which they top all of theirs off with. So we're going to have JoJo start the coleslaw right now.
So this burger goes on the grill starting Saturday.
Right.
Okay.
One day.
One day only.
Yeah.
One
but you
day.
can get the chili cheeseburger today.
That's
right. I know
hey,
you like it spicy.
Well, I like burgers. I wouldn't say necessarily spicy. I just like burgers. But yeah, so you can get this one on Saturday. If you're looking for a lunch spot to go to today, you can get the chili cheeseburger today for lunch. And you guys also have lunch specials going on.
Right. From time to time, we'll run all kinds of things. We're getting ready to roll out a new menu in December, so we're going to be trying new items to see how people like them.
All right. Well, JoJo, you're going to have to tell us what all we're putting in there as far as the coleslaw is concerned.
Yeah, we're just going to start out with the mayonnaise here. We're going to get that in, and then we got a little bit of whole grain mustard. You can use Zatarain's Creole mustard if you like.
And if you need to see the ingredients that we're using, you can log on to fox10tv.com. We have the ingredients listed for you there.
Right. Now he's just going to take the whisk there and blend that together a little bit. And we're just making the dressing for the coleslaw right now. I don't like the coleslaws that are mayonnaise based except for this one.
Okay.
Because people usually put sugar in them, and that's just off-putting to me. So this one's not sweet at all. What we're actually going to do is JoJo's going to put in a little pinch of blackening seasoning.
Okay. Now, does this make it real spicy, or is it just add a little?
No. Just a little flavor punch. It's not hot at all. And then now that his dressing is done, what he's going to do is just take, basic coleslaw ingredients. Got purple and green cabbage and some carrots. And what you want to do is after he gets that mixed in good, it'll take 2 or 3 minutes to mix it right. Put it in the refrigerator and let it chill a little bit. That'll bring all those flavors together on that coleslaw. Okay,
well, we're going to let JoJo get started on that. He's going to town. And again, if you want to see this recipe, log on to fox10tv.com. A great burger recipe, or you can come see Stuart Reb Donald on Saturday and get one, and he'll make it just for you, Sarah.
We are back in the kitchen this morning with Chef Stuart from the Lucky Irish Pub, and y'all have been cooking some stuff up for us already. We already made the slaw on this burger.
Right.
And it looked like something we could do.
Yeah, it's very easy. And I just call it a Carolina slaw, but honestly, it's probably closer to something you'd find in New Orleans with the, if you did the Zatarain's and the blackening seasoning. But you know what? There's a lot of things that we think of as Gulf Coast food that actually came from the Carolinas. The number one thing would be shrimp and grits.
Really?
That is not a Gulf Coast dish.
But we've owned it. We own it now, right?
Yeah, we do.
We took it and we own it.
Right.
Yeah.
Fish and grits is what I grew up on down here, and that was for breakfast. Some fried brim, make your grits, take a little bit of the grease from that and pour it on the grits to flavor it.
And it's yummy.
But shrimp and grits comes from the Gulf people. Now on this Carolina burger, I need to go ahead and get this patty in because that pan's good and hot.
Now this is not beef, right?
No. You can get ground pork at most of the grocery stores, but or you can just use breakfast sausage.
And why did you go with this kind of meat?
Because Carolina barbecue is all about pork.
Okay.
So I wanted a pork flavor in there as opposed to just doing a barbecue sandwich.
Okay.
I wanted it to be a burger. So we use the ground pork, and we actually use breakfast sausage for it.
Okay.
We do a nice little spin on this one. We call it the breakfast for dinner burger.
Sounds good.
We do a bacon flavored mayonnaise, the sausage patty burger, sunny side egg, and then grilled tomatoes.
Do you make the bacon flavored mayonnaise? Because I think that would be.
No, actually we bought it.
That'd be very popular.
It's a brand name called Baconaise.
That sounds good. You made this patty is it's wide and it's thin. Is that how you suggest we cook these?
For pork, yeah, like this, because you can eat pork medium. It took the USDA 25 years to figure that out, but chefs have known it forever. But most people are more comfortable eating it medium well. So if you get it kind of thin, and what we did, we just made our ball. We took 2 pieces of parchment paper, and we just took a little saucer plate.
And flatten it out.
Yeah, and did this real soft, even pressure.
Okay.
And that'll get it flat. And I mean, this is so easy. When you use the breakfast sausage, there's nothing to even season on there.
That's what I was going to ask. You didn't mix anything in this. It
No.
smells really good cooking.
Right, because it's just a good flavored sausage. And you know, those breakfast sausages, they already come completely seasoned for
Right.
you. So everything's good to go. So all we got to do is cook this, and, you know, we'll finish up the burger in the second segment.
Okay.
But, I mean, I love burgers, and I was one of the reasons that JoJo and I were both happy to get on at Lucky is because we get to do stuff with them. We've done a peanut butter and jelly burger that we've done here on Studio 10 before.
Right.
We got that breakfast for dinner burger. We got the Guido burger we've done, which is marinara, fried mozzarella, and deep fried pepperoni, so it's crisp like bacon.
How great. It's great that y'all are so creative when it comes to a typical hamburger, cheese, and, you know, whatever you're going to put on
Right.
it. But this is all kinds of different flavors. And this burger specifically will be available tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
our burger of the day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's our game day special. And if we got chili left over, we'll still be doing the chili cheeseburger too. Now, Sundays, here's the big announcement. On Sundays, you know, y'all have had our burgers. They're big.
Yes.
They're monstrous. They're half-pound burgers. We do them $5 burgers on Sundays.
Ooh, good to know.
Yeah, just come on in all day long, lunch or dinner.
All right.
You can get our normal $10 burger for $5.
Very good. And we will have to take you up on that. And we're going to finish cooking this in our final cooking segment where we get to taste the Carolina Slaw burger.
Right.
Very good. All right, Chastity, it smells delicious.
Sarah, you have to ask him why he's cooking specifically the Carolina burger this weekend.
Are you cheering for someone specific?
Well, actually, we geared all of our game day specials around our regional teams and who they're playing. Alabama's playing Western Carolina, and South is playing South Carolina.
All right, so we're going to tear them down.
Yeah.
Of those Carolina
Right.
schools. That's
And
right.
wait till you see what we got planned for the Iron Bowl next week. We'll tell you about it in the next segment.
Sounds great.
Finishing up our burger here in the kitchen with Stuart Reb Donald, Lucky Irish Pub. We are making a Carolina burger because we want our local teams to, chomp the Carolina teams?
Or at least don't get embarrassed.
Yes, I know they won't get embarrassed. I don't think they will at all.
Yeah, I think Alabama will handle Western Carolina. I think they can handle that.
And we of course have our fingers crossed for South Alabama traveling to the Carolinas as well.
Yeah, I think they'll have a lot of fun. You know, that Bryce Williams Stadium at South Carolina is one of the most incredible stadiums in college football.
Yeah, I know a bunch of us will be watching it.
Yeah.
So we have to
At
wish
Lucky
them
Irish Pub and
luck.
Grill.
And what we have to do is create a Carolina burger and everybody eat a Carolina burger, right?
There we go. We'll do it. Well, JoJo's going to go ahead and start. What we've got here is this mustard-based barbecue sauce I told you about. It's very popular in the Carolinas.
Okay.
I've got a recipe to make it, but you know what? You don't have to because Cattleman's makes a version of it. Sweet Baby Ray's. Even Paula Dean's got a version of this
Okay.
out
I smell it.
there. Yeah. And it's instead of being like a ketchup or tomato base, JoJo, if you go ahead and put the burger patty on there and finish that burger up. See, I melted a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese on top.
Okay.
And then all it's going to do is top it with that coleslaw.
And I'm thinking this coleslaw is what makes this burger.
It adds a lot of crunch to it, and then it's actually, because of the dressing, there's a second condiment to it,
Right.
which is kind of like a remoulade there. And
But you were also
Enormous.
telling me this isn't your normal burger. This is a special meat as far as the
right,
burger
it
is
is
concerned.
ground pork. Actually, you just use breakfast sausage if you want. Are you ready to wrap your lips around that?
I don't know. I don't know if I can. I always tell you I don't like to try your burgers on TV because I'll make a mess most of the time. Actually, I'll grab a fork. Tell everybody this will be available tomorrow at the Lucky Irish Pub.
Yeah.
And for today, though, if they're looking for something as far as lunch is concerned, you guys have a cheddar cheeseburger.
Yeah, chili cheeseburger, and then we're topping it with fried jalapeno slices.
Chili cheeseburger. I think I said a cheddar cheeseburger. So what I'm
we
doing.
do have a cheddar cheeseburger, so you're right.
What I'm doing is getting a piece of this burger and getting some of the coleslaw in with it, and I'm just skipping the bread, mainly because I don't want to put all of this in my mouth on television.
Yeah, now we usually do our sweet sourdough rolls for our burgers, but for these we're doing a Kaiser roll because I think it really fits everything with it. So
I
but we'll-
taste the difference in the burger, like you were telling me. You could, I see where people could use a breakfast sausage for that.
and it does really well for that. And I like making a sandwich out of Brunswick
Right.
sausage. You know, I guess that's the Southern boy in me. More pork, more pork, more pork.
Get your Carolina burger tomorrow at the Lucky Irish Pub. They make a different burger, a specialty burger every week.
Yeah, we do a burger of the week. We hadn't even thought about next week, have we, JoJo?
Wait,
Not really.
what's it? Next week is the Iron Bowl. Or is that the next week? I might have had my days
Actually, next
confused.
Saturday is now our game day special will be the last one we're going to do. We're actually going to do 2 specials. War Eagle wings, which I'm going to use
That
that
sounds
tiger
good.
sauce to make a buffalo style sauce with it that's a little sweeter. And then we're going to do Roll Tide egg rolls.
Ooh, that sounds good.
They're egg rolls filled with cheese grits and Conecuh sausage, and then you dunk them in red-eye gravy.
I mean, does it get any better than that? Absolutely not. Make sure you go see these guys at the Lucky Irish Pub. I promise you they will hook you up. We'll be right back.